arrives at Detroit Tigers spring training, focused on staying healthy. Lakeland, Florida, the big man reported to spring training on Sunday afternoon. Miguel Cabrera, the lone Detroit Tigers superstar left standing, looked better than last season. He walked brisker and looked slimmer and said he felt as if the back issues that turned him into a shell of himself last season were a thing of the past. "I feel like I can do things better," he said. "More natural. Don't try to think too much. Try to go out there and trust what I have and play my best." This year marks Cabrera's 11th spring training with the Tigers, and the first without any World Series expectations entering the season. That has not been lost on the likely future Hall of Fame first baseman, who said, "The difference is, everybody right now expects we're going to lose. Before, they expect we're going to win. Now, we have to change that." Cabrera's first order of business in Tiger Town was meeting with new manager Ron Gardenhire, who has admired him from afar while managing the Twins for so many years. More on Tigers. Tigers utility man Ronnie Rodriguez excited for big league shot. "It was great," he said. "The first time I see him, he was scary because he talked to me like very serious, and it was fun at the same time. It was like, okay, it's time to get serious." Perhaps that meeting was the first push to get Cabrera to realize his full potential as a leader. As such an accomplished player, one many of the Tigers' youngsters undoubtedly looked up to growing up, Cabrera has the ability to lead them in the right direction. After speaking to the media, Cabrera focused on leading much younger players in his Mickey Ball 24 camp, which teaches youngsters around the area the 5 basic baseball tools. The recreational competition began in his native Venezuela, moved to South Florida and made its debut at Joker Marchant Stadium this year, which Cabrera refers to as another home of his. "What he tells the kids," he said, "can apply to this year's Tigers team, which nobody is picking to do much of anything. I always say you have to go out there and play and compete. Compete no matter how tall you are, how slow or fast, you have to compete." More on Cabrera. Miguel Cabrera makes $30 million a year, shorts kids on child support. Coffer Cabrera pampered ex-mistress with European trip, $5,000 kid birthday parties. Cabrera spoke extensively on the back issues that plagued him in a career-worst season in 2017, when he hit .249 with 16 home runs and 60 RBIs, all low marks in his 14 full seasons. "These aches I've had for a lot of years," he said. "I think it affected me more last year because I was not able to move this part of my body. It was locked, so I think it was a big issue to me because I lost a lot of power, I lost a lot of strength to home plate, and I wasn't able to take my hits in the gap. You can see my performance last year. I don't lose any skills, but I see what it is." Cabrera, who turns 35 in April, said he didn't explicitly try to lose weight this offseason, only strengthen his core muscles. He said doctors have not explicitly told him his back issues, which were detailed as 2 herniated discs in his back, will be an ongoing issue, but he is preparing each day as if they will be. "I gotta stretch every day," he said. "I gotta move every day, because if I don't do that kind of stuff, my back is going to get tight again like last year, so I gotta keep working and never stop." Cabrera has the ability to single-handed push this Tigers team toward respectability. He also has the ability to rub off on the younger players, especially if he's hitting well. And though the 6 years and $182 million remaining on his contract seem unmovable, if he's performing like only Cabrera can, who knows what might happen. Asked if he felt like he had something to prove this year, Cabrera said, "It's been like that my whole career. Always, the people I see around me, I know they trust me what I have and what I can do in the field, but the people that aren't around me every day, they don't know me but they talk what they think. But I think this year, I gotta improve because we've got a lot of young guys and I have to do something for these young guys and try to go out there and win some games." More Tigers news. Unlike in years past, younger players litter the Tigers clubhouse. But Cabrera's first priority is staying healthy, and if he does, it would be a surprise if his numbers weren't in line of those 2 seasons ago. when he hit .316 with 38 home runs and 108 RBIs. "My first focus is not to be hurt," he laughed. "Second, yeah, help these guys to get better, and these guys are going to help me get better, too. We're a team here together. It doesn't matter if a guy doesn't have time in the big leagues, the guy is here and we're going to treat the guy the same. The goal is one thing, try to win games together. And however difficult winning games may be for this year's Tigers team, it will be a whole lot easier if Cabrera is at full health." Contact Anthony Fennick, @freepress.com. Follow him on Twitter @AnthonyFennick. Download our Tigers Extra app for free on Apple and Android devices.